and personality. But like I can imagine like when you're 10 years old or younger, or even around that age, where you got now your mom's married to this guy.
Yeah, who is a little bit of an authority figure, but just because of the situation.
Yeah, because you have to be because you're raising a kid. Then you got your real dad over here.
And he's saying, "Don't listen to your stepdad,"
who probably hates the stepdad. Yeah. That must be a weird psychology there.
You got no idea. What I like to do is I tell my kids lies about my ex-wife's husband.
Yeah.
And then I just basically say, don't go around this guy because you know what? After 9 o'clock, his foot turns into a knife, and he starts kick stabbing stuff. No, me and
he's a vampire. Like you scare him.
Yeah, we just do all that stuff. It's entertaining for me, and really, who cares? They're over there. I don't see it. It doesn't matter.
Has Mommy's new husband showed you his collection of heads yet?
But no, actually, the funny thing is there is always that strange thing, like at first, like when my ex got remarried.
Yeah.
There's always that odd tension, but we're completely cool now. I've got a lot of respect for the guy. Actually, he's a good dude. He really is. He provides very well for my kids when they're over there, and and he doesn't try to.
No competition.
He doesn't really look at it that way. He just, hey man, this is the right and wrong thing to do, and really that's how I dad. So I just, this is right, this is wrong, and you need to be able to figure out which one is which.
A lot of people learned that logic.
And when you can do that, I think you're pretty cool.
That's perfectly.
Don't be a liar.
Listen, that's perfectly mature and fine and all, but I like ultimate stupidity, where as soon as your ex-wife gets married, you show up on her lawn shirtless drunk. I'll fight you
at the wedding.
Kids come out and they're crying, and you're threatening to fight. The neighbor's holding you back, and then
for no reason, nothing's happened.
The stepdad's in a tie, business suit, like, look at your father, he's a fool.
I love it. He's sitting there smoking a cigar, and flips the ashes, then throws the cigar at you.
For some reason, I like the visual, and this is really ridiculous, of the stepdad, like a businessman, like he's like this, and
you've seen too many movies.
Yeah,
that's
this movie,
and completely in control.
Like liar.
He's in your house, like a white colonial style house.
Yeah.
Your wife's there. The kids are hugging the stepdad like, "Daddy," and you're like, "Oh!" You're in a stinky old apartment because the wife took it all, and
she's dressing Dior from head to toe.
You're in a mechanic's jumpsuit. You're like, "Oh, I'll fight you." The cops are arresting you.
If I can get up work and kick your ass.
The businessman stepdad smoking a cigar, like, look at your, I'm your real dad now. I like that ultimate disrespect to the real dad.
And as the cops are taking me away or taking you away, it's like, oh God, just trauma everywhere. There's one thing said. The new dad goes, "Do you have the child support check?" Officer, could you pull that out of his back right pocket and then bring that over?
I have a BMW payment to make.
You're always comparing like Christmas and birthday presents too.
Oh yeah,
that's the big thing.
And real dad, I like when real dad gets you like a PlayStation 1, like, I got this at the consignment store, and then our stepdad got us an Xbox. And you're like, "I'm not that rich. I'm sorry. I'm not Bill. I'm sorry. I don't work in the CEO." And then
I love it. I'm not Bill. Every stepdad is Bill, isn't it? Yeah. And here's what I would do. Like,
God, my stomach hurts.
I would counteract that by giving my kids, when they come to visit, and birthday presents, like Tiffany was saying, giving them something to take back to the, to Bill's house. Hey, Daddy, look! Or they come running in. Mommy, look! Daddy got me a farting pig.
The worst of
a 400-pound, 13-year-old farting pig.
Daddy got me a drum set. He said I could play it all the time.
Dad got me a collection of these horns you played in NFL games. That's a case of them. Look, shaking it.
A World Cup horn.
So annoying.
Dad got me a 14-foot python.
Dad got me a crossbow. Like dangerous ass things. Oh man, I love it.
Dad got me a How to Poison Your Stepdad book.
Dad got me the home anthrax kit.
Yeah, exactly.
407-916-1041, toll free statewide, 1-888-978-1041. Yeah, the whole uniqueness of those families, like when you go through divorce, is already traumatic to begin with, especially if there are children involved. It's already pretty bad. So that when that happens, and then that other thing happens, when the ex remarries, and then even the same thing happens on the side when you start dating somebody, and then the kids come over and they're like, "Who's this?" And
but women, it's gotta be awkward.
But women don't wind up shirtless in the front yard in a mechanic's jumpsuit.
No.
As a rule, they're considerably more manipulative when it comes to their revenge.
Well,
because they're the ones that they whisper into the, hey, Hey, sweetheart. Hey, yeah, I know Daddy's new girlfriend's awesome, isn't she? Yeah, she'd even be more awesome if it wasn't for the herpes.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Oh, you don't know what that is? Yeah, if you touch her, your face is going to break out into warts.
Well, here's the thing, because with Daddy's new girlfriend, it's usually like a younger chick. You know what I'm saying? Because
Wait, what are you saying?
Well, I'm talking about movie world. Like, he usually remarries to like a
20-year-old.
He's going through a midlife
Why did
crisis.
Elaine turn his mic off and start laughing hysterically?
He's going through a midlife crisis, so he's marrying the younger girl. So it's less of an ego thing. Now the new
Next topic.
the wife's new the wife's new husband is stereotypically
It's only in movie world.
Yeah, the older, successful guy, and then Daddy is still working as a mechanic. He's like, oh, so it's more of an ego thing for the man, I think, than the woman. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, Daddy's new girlfriend can't help you with your algebra homework, can she? No, she's probably still in that class.
Yeah, and then there's a million jokes where like the older woman's like, oh yeah, she's skinnier and she's younger and she's hotter and I'm old.
Self-deprecation. I don't know why. 407-916-1041. You're listening. Four 407-916-1041. Toll free statewide 1-888-978-1041. Monsters in the Morning on Real Radio 104.1. Dirty Jim, Tiff, Drunky, C-Lane, and the Gargoyle all here for you this morning till about 11 o'clock. Of course, in a few minutes we're going to give away an Apple iPad. But before then, we were actually talking about the uniqueness of being in a relationship where you get divorced. And then there's the stepdad situation and the stepmom situation. We're just kind of making fun of the whole thing because Drunky was like, it's always worse if the woman or the man that your ex-wife hooks up with is way more successful than you.
Yeah,
I mean, it just gets it's just so bad, dude.
It's a proverbial punch in the ego balls. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh, and then just the jokes. I mean, it's happened in every movie and every funny scenario. The jokes of you trying to get your kids things for Christmas. And you're like,
It's funny that you mentioned liar, liar.
Oh, you know,
Bill got us a trampoline. You worked your ass off.
Oh my God, it was a football.
The best thing is you start justifying your impact on her life. In other words, like, you would have never gotten him if it wasn't for leaving me.
Like, what does that mean? You didn't do anything. I was so bad.
I hope you're happy.
I hope you're happy. If you wouldn't have left me, you'd have never found that guy in that great suit. You look great, Bill. You really look good, Bill. I'm sorry.
I even like
the jumpsuit unzipped all the way down to your pubic hairline. Drunk as hell, been sweating for 8 days straight like you've been living in a tent.
When you finally do spend some time with Bill, though, you're like, well, maybe we should do man stuff like play poker, and then Bill just takes you for all you're worth. Fine, Bill, I've got another 20 on it.
See,
I buy back in. I've got you, bitch.
I like it better. I like it even better too when you have to spend time with Bill. Like, say there's like a family event or whatever, like, and you're there with Bill, and then you're the real
and
dad.
You're always single,
and you hate Bill and you hate him. But the thing is, you know in your heart he's a real nice guy.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
and you want him to fail.
All the more reason to hate him.
And the thing is, and then Bill, you see Bill, like he's like trying to give you advice. He's like, so Tom, he's like, how's the mechanic industry going? I'm like, oh, it's going pretty good so far. He's like, you know what? He starts trying to give you advice. You know, like I got some friends I could refer you to, and so like he's like trying to help you out, but in the overall thing,
and you're like, I don't want your friends,
belittling you a little bit, and oh man, it makes me laugh.
Hey, Bill, you know what? Yeah, how is mechanic okay? How's the shop going? Good. I tell you what. Usually, I take my BMW to the dealership.
Oh no!
Exactly.
Next time it breaks down, I'm coming to you, buddy. But I do expect a small discount.
Ultimate slap in the face.
I also too,
and all of your friends like him more, and they wind up going to his poker game, and you're sitting there, same jumpsuit by yourself at no car, one bedroom apartment in doo-doo town, and everybody's at his mansion on the back porch playing cards.
And your wife's paying you child support.
If you come to his house and you don't have a suit, he gives you one to play cards in.
I like this too. I like when the kids come to you and you come to your apartment and it's your time for the week. You know, when you get the week long with the kids, and you're like, guess what, kids? I won tickets to Watermania with the Monsters. We're going to Watermania, and like Bill took us to Blizzard Beach.
Dave Matthews was there,
and then you're like, oh!
Dave Dave Matthews pushed me down the slide.
I like your kids.
Bill paid him to be there personally.
Stomping on your Christmas present and putting them out like a cigarette because they suck so bad. Oh, make me laugh.
I miss Watermania.
I know.
Poor real kid.
407-916-1041 went toll-free statewide. 1-888-978-1041. It's natural. All that. Look, it's all a progression when you go through a situation like that. And then you wind up in a situation where there's a split family. But you know what? Always, usually, it's just getting past a certain respect hump. And then after that's kind of solidified, you just kind of move forward, and you wind up going, okay. And can I tell you, you wind up like, it winds up in, hey, Bill. Hey, Jim. How you doing?
Yeah.
Everything's good, man. What's going on with you? Great. Kids are doing awesome. Very good, man. And then just 2 years later, I mean, once again, you're doing spin kicks in his front yard with a butterfly knife, saying that you'll kill his trees. I mean, it's completely illogical, has no sense whatsoever, because none of it really does make any sense.
That's how you're going to be when you and Liz Longhair get a divorce.
Oh, yeah. I'll be.
You're definitely going to be she's going to marry way more successcul.
Oh, yeah.
Travel to Japan with him.
Yeah, dude, I always want to go to Japan. I'm still
using your ticket.
Still,
the ticket you bought the tickets while you were married to her. Now I'm taking Bill now.
Oh my God, that'd be funny as
Bill
hell.
knows the waitress.
I'm still poor radio and like why?
Under the bear suit on the front lawn.
Yeah, the bear. I put this on for you. I'm ripping it off like Hulk Hogan.
And Bill starts coming to your promotions and making it rain.
Our kids are just hugging Bill's leg, afraid, and he's just standing there and like
save us, Bill.
His tie is loose, but he's like still got a suit and tie, but he's like after work holding a martini.
and even loose, it's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
It's absolutely perfect. Silk.
I'm in the
most beautiful Windsor you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, double.
I'm doing donuts in the front yard, like in a beautiful like a landscaped front yard, doing donuts. The kids are like, "Why is Daddy doing that?" And like, he's going through a midlife crisis. Kids,
don't worry, the lawn's insured.
Exactly.
Just got landscape insurance yesterday.
And I like
with your dad's child support.
All the kids.
That's when I wasn't spending it on martinis.
Kids, remember when I was trying to explain irony to you?
Yeah. Right, exactly.
And I like how
that's what it looks like.
Only I'm ultimately mad as hell, and Bill's just like he's rationalized it. He's like, you're just blowing off some steam, kids. Don't worry. Like he is not, never gets mad. He's always rational.
Yeah.
I'm ultimate emotional. Bloody for some reason.
He always
wetting the bed every night.
He always gets your back to your kids, but you still talk crap about him. Like, your dad is a good guy, and your kid's like, no, he's really not. He's kind of scary. He's out there with a butterfly knife doing pancakes.
Don't worry. And then I'm always like, Bill. And all I talk about, like when the kids come over, is just hating on Bill.
Daddy, can we spend some real quality time together? Screw Bill.
That Bill. What does he do for a living? Oh, CEO. Why?
Bill plays Scrabble with us. Word games are for idiots. God, always irrational, completely and utterly irrational.
It would make sense that Bill could spell in Drunky's situation.
Yeah, it would be very ironic. What are y'all doing tonight, Bill and Mommy? What are y'all doing? We're going to go out to the barn and see what's up with that oil wrestling. I heard this guy there does spin kick.
Your apartment's hot. Bill's got a swimming pool.
I can't afford air.
Like,
your apartment's hot. Bill has a swimming pool. No correlation whatsoever.
Air conditioner's not free. Oh, Daddy's not good enough. You get all drunk. You're drunk.
Oh, yeah. I guess Bill has the upper hand in this situation.
And Bill has.
There's nothing in the fridge, and Bill has a Rolex.
Yeah. You buy generic like Bubba's Cola. Bill,
Jack Cola, Dr. Jack.
We've got Coca-Cola at home. Oh, fancy. This tastes the same, even though it doesn't.
Drink it.
You will drink Sam's Cola and like it.
I like how people.
Daddy, what is Mountain Mist?
People say that that Sam's Cola and everything that Czech tastes the exact same. Like it tastes like exact same. Look at it. They taste it like the same.
If by the exact same you mean like paint, yeah, sure. I mean,
dude, I never had real Coca-Cola until I was an adult.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Always
my whole
Czech?
Czech, Sam's Choice.
the Monsters